So we're going to go ahead and get started. First of all, for those of you who just got on, I just want to let you guys know, one, congratulations for getting on, especially, during on a Saturday, and it really proves a lot of things. I've been around for a long time in doing things online since 1999, made millions upon millions of dollars. And I'll tell you, here's one thing I'll just share before we get going. One thing I do know about the most successful people that I've ever met is that they're action oriented, and they're also education focused. And the great thing about that, and I even wrote a book called which was called Millionaire Minutes. Conversations with Millionaires. No, I just talked to him the other day. No, but Millionaire Mind. And inside that book, I talk about the two common characteristics, and that's what they are. And the reason I want to bring that up is because you just proved you guys have those. And with that being said, I wanted to be here for you guys to help Temper to get going and make things happen from here. Now, let me just share with you guys. Let me just kind of let you guys know, I'm really excited. Temper's doing some amazing things. I mean, I know that he's got raving fans all over the place, and I know you guys are here, and you guys are ready for some fun. Now, before you do, one thing I would tell you guys, please grab a pen, pad of paper. You guys want to take some notes tonight, and also make sure you remove all distractions, like every single distraction in your way. Just go get rid of them. I mean, really, the only thing you should be seeing on your screen is this here right now. Turn your cell phones on silent, whatever you've got, turn down, turn everything off around you. Even if you could, just shut the door, take your hand away from your mouse for now and focus on everything that Temper is going to be sharing with you. And with that being said, let me just share with you a little bit about him, before we get going. He's been in the Kindle publishing since 2012, so over 3 years now, and he's, that's one thing. Kindle was one of the first place for him to allow to really, start making money online. And from there, and he's been doing, owns a bunch of and controls a bunch of different things. He's a multiple #1 best-selling author. He's published dozens of his own bestsellers, and not only that, he makes a stable income from Kindle, and he's here to help you, and he has the ability pretty much to take any book and turn it into a bestseller. And that's one of the great reasons. I know that's why you guys are here. So let's just get my voice out of the way and let me guys introduce you. You guys could put your hands together silently, but anyway, but really, Temper, let's bring on Temper.
Hey, great to be on. So let's get started. All right, over the next 60 minutes, you'll discover many things, including how to make any book a bestseller. You'll be able to build a passive income stream generating unlimited monthly profit from these Kindle books, because you can expand Kindle as much as you want, and you will finally be able to get your name out there and say, I'm a best-selling author. So before we get started, I'd like to give you a quick overview of what's to come. You'll discover 3 strategies to boost your book profits. These are 3 strategies that have personally worked for me really well recently, and that's why I want to share them here. These strategies have gotten me on the first page for pretty much any keyword I want to. I've gotten books on the first page for romance, the first page in mystery, using these strategies. So I'm really excited to share them with you. The webinar will be about 60 minutes long, maybe a bit more, maybe a bit less, but around 60 minutes. And there will be a Q&A session at the end, so if you have any questions at all, you can just ask them and I'll answer them. And so now I'd like to tell you about my style. I like to keep everything simple, easy to understand, and straight to the point. And also, I should let you know, this is my first webinar, and that's why I got Matt on board to help make this as best as it can possibly be. But it still is my first webinar. There might be a few issues. If there are, just leave a message in the chat box and let me know. Alright, so let's continue. Here's a layout of exactly what I'll be going over. First, I'll show you how big of an opportunity this is. Second, I'll introduce myself and my story. Third, I will start with the first piece of training, which is keyword research. Fourth, I'll continue on the second training, which is keyword implementation. Fifth, I'll go over the third training, which is an easy review gathering tactic so you can get more reviews on your book. Sixth, I'll review a great new Kindle opportunity that I have for you. And I'm really excited to share that with you. And finally, we'll wrap it up with a Q&A session. So let me show you how powerful the info on this webinar is going to be. You can get your book on the first page for any keyword, as I mentioned before, even romance or mystery, using these strategies. You can easily become a #1 bestseller in your genre just using these strategies. You could even generate 6 figures a year in passive income from Kindle publishing alone, if you want to expand it that far. I know many people are generating 6 figures a year using just Kindle, and you can do that too. So to sum it all up, this can be life-changing for you. So now I'm going to show you exactly how life-changing this can be. The following screenshots are some of my personal results from these strategies. So here are some of my book rankings using the same strategies that I'll reveal later on this webinar. So as you can see, I got number 59 in the entire Kindle store. That's the entire Kindle store. It's a #1 bestseller in 2 different categories. And on the second image, you can see I got #1 bestseller, and third image, #3 bestseller. Yet the interesting thing is, on those 2 stats, I used 0 promotion. I didn't invest anything into those books. I just used the strategies that I'm going to show you on this webinar. And these are the results that I got. So it's really powerful. So these are some of the sales stats from these books, using the same strategies I'll reveal later. So the first image shows over 440 book sales in 1 month using 0 promotion or investment. Actually, these were just test books. They were just made to test out these strategies, and they ended up working really well. And on the second image, you can see 145 total book sales from just 1 book. And I did run a 1-day free promo on that, but nothing else. Everything else was just using these strategies. So I mean, I have tons of these screenshots for tons of different books, but I can't fit them all in here, so yeah. Now I'd like to tell you a bit about myself. Matt mentioned some of this before. So I started Kindle publishing in late 2012. Before then, I struggled to make an income online. I tried out many different things, many different businesses, but Kindle was the first place that actually made a big, stable, passive income for me. However, getting started with Kindle was not easy. I was completely lost when I started, like some of you may be right now. But I was dedicated, and I saw the potential. Since then, I've made tons of progress, and I've learned a lot from trial and error. I failed a lot, but I've also succeeded a lot. And I'd like to share what I've learned with you on this webinar so that you don't have to go through as much failure. You can just skip straight to the success part. And at this point, I've almost gotten Kindle publishing down to a science. That's why I believe that I can take any book I want and turn it into a bestseller, especially using these strategies. So these days, I'm still doing Kindle publishing, but I'm really focusing on sharing my success with others, especially determined people like those of you on this call, because you're on this call for a reason. You see the potential in Kindle, and you're determined to become successful at that. And I admire that. If you're watching this, then you're the type of person that I want to help become successful. So the strategies that I'm sharing on this webinar have made the biggest recent impact on my success, and that's why I'm sharing them with you. After implementing them, this is what I've achieved. I'm now a #1 best-selling author, and I've published over a dozen bestsellers. I mean, I can even count it on 2 hands. So I'm generating a very stable passive income from Kindle, thousands of dollars per month in passive income. I have the ability to take pretty much any book and turn it into a bestseller, as I mentioned before. So on this webinar, I'll show you how you can achieve the same. So who's ready to get started? Let me hear a yes in the chat box if you're excited. All right, I'm definitely excited. So let's get started. Training #1, correct keyword research. I can't stress enough how powerful this is if you do it correctly. And a lot of people they just don't do it correctly. So I'll show you exactly how I research my keywords so you can do the same. So I start off by going to Amazon, then going to the Kindle store section of the search bar, as you can see in the image. Then I type in a keyword that obviously relates to my book. So for example, if I have a romance book, then I'll type in romance. Maybe you can make it more specific, so you have a contemporary romance, you can type in contemporary romance. Maybe you have sci-fi, sci-fi. What's the most obvious keyword that relates to your book? Choose that and type it in the search bar. So then, after you type it, don't hit enter, just look at the suggested searches. You see them? All of those suggested searches are a great keyword because these are the most popular searches related to your book. And the screenshot shows a really good example of what you should see if you do it correctly. So I recommend taking the 7 best keywords from here that fit your book and entering those when you publish your book. Then you're done. I mean, it's that simple, isn't it? Don't let the simplicity fool you, though. This is extremely powerful, but things don't need to be complicated to be powerful. So using these keywords will help your readers find your books, which will really skyrocket your sales. And that's the thing about keywords. It's all about getting people to find your book. If you're better, if you use better keywords, then people can find your book better. And that will really improve your sales. So if you're not already doing this, start doing it. I know some of you may already be doing it, but if you're not, you really don't have a reason not to, and I really recommend that you start doing this right away because it will make a huge difference. So, training number 2 is keyword implementation. This is very important. The keyword research is very important, but the implementation is really important as well. So you might have already collected some extremely powerful keywords, but if you don't know how to implement them, then they're just useless. So let's drive straight to the point and go over the strategy. To start, you should already have 7 keywords that you've collected from research. So to put it simply, you're just going to sprinkle these keywords all over your book when you publish it. This means that you'll spread it throughout your book's title, your book's description, keywords, of course, etc. So, hope that makes sense. Put a yes in the chat box if it does, and on the next slide I'll give you some good examples. So, an example for the title is you can take your book's title and enter it as the title when publishing. Then take your book's main keyword and enter that as the subtitle. So example, maybe your book's name is, I don't know, but take your book's title and then take your keyword. Put the title as a title and the keyword as a subtitle, and this will really help you rank for that keyword. Or vice versa, you can do it the other way around. So just for the description, just take your best keywords and spread them everywhere they fit. It's really that simple. Just take them and spread them around wherever they fit. Hope that makes sense. Publisher. So this is an easy trick that I like to do. You can take your main keyword and make it a part of your publisher name. So for example, if your main keyword is romance, then you can do romance group as the publisher name. And that actually, it helps you to rank for that keyword even more. You don't have to do this, but I know you can do it and it will help. So with reviews, if you're asking people to give you reviews, then you can ask them to try to implement a few of your best keywords throughout their reviews. And that will make a huge difference. So I know a lot of people they'll ask their friends and family to get those first few reviews, which makes sense. I would recommend that. But when you're asking them, ask them if they can implement a couple of your keywords. And that will make a huge difference. And that's it. Here's the main takeaway. Sprinkle your keywords throughout all of your book details when you're publishing it. It will make a huge difference. This is how I got onto the first page for keywords like romance, keywords like mystery. It makes a huge difference when your book is on the first page of a keyword like that. you don't, that alone will drive hundreds of book sales a month. So I really recommend this. So let's get on to the third strategy. And this one is about getting reviews. And this one's really simple. This strategy will help you boost the amount of book reviews that you get. This is a really simple strategy, but it just plain works. You may have seen me mention it in my emails before, and that's because I really like this strategy. It's so easy to implement that you really have no excuse not to do this. So you might have seen me you might have seen me talk about this before, but if you're not already doing it, then you should really implement this. So this is the basic strategy. At the end of your book, add in a note from the author section. You can thank people for reading your book, then kindly ask them to post a review on Amazon if they enjoyed it. So that's all it really is. If the book is already published, then you can add a link straight to your book on Amazon so that it's really easy for readers to go and post a review. So here's an example of what I'll usually say. So if you enjoyed this book, please don't forget to post a review on Amazon. I highly appreciate your reviews, and it only takes a minute for you to post one. That's it. You can make it longer and expand on that if you want, but that's really it. Just say, if you enjoyed this book, please post a review on Amazon, and you would really appreciate the review. So I would put this right after the end of the main book content. So right after all the chapters have ended, you can just put in this. You can put it in your table of contents as a free bonus content. Or no, actually, you can mention it as a free bonus content if you're offering them an incentive for posting the review. And what that could be is, say you give them a lost chapter, for example, if they post a review. But that's really it. Just mention this at the end of your book after the content, and that will get you a lot more reviews pretty much automatically, because people just see it after they read it, they post a review. So that's really it. So now, for a second, I'd like for you to imagine what it would be like if all this was done for you. Imagine if you didn't have to do any of the work. Imagine what would happen if I were to publish a series of 4 books onto your account for you. Imagine if everything was optimized to become a profitable, best-selling success. Imagine if you could finally get a head start on your Kindle success right now with almost no work on your part. Where would you be after this? How would that change your life? How would the extra passive income affect your life? How would it benefit you? I'd just like you to think how powerful this would be if you were to implement this today. Because yes, you can do this. You can do it now, and it's easy. That's really what I want to get across to you. I want you to be motivated to put this stuff in action so that you can achieve your success on Kindle. Now I'd like to take a quick moment to address some objections that you may have to a situation like that. You might be thinking it's too technical. Well, that's actually not much of an issue because I've already done all of the work, all of the hard technical work for you. You may be thinking that something like this would be too expensive, but that's not really true because you'd make far more back than you invested in passive income every month. So you saw the stats earlier. You saw how profitable these Kindle books are. I'll just give you a quick reminder. Imagine being a #1 bestseller like this in the top 100 of the entire Kindle store. Just imagine getting hundreds of book sales a month like this. You can achieve results like this too. If you're ready to take action towards your success, you can achieve these results too. So now I'd like to introduce an offer that you can't resist. The Kindle Done For You Series Master Package. And this is, you're getting 3 completed novellas in a series. Each book is 10,000 words. Each book is completely unique to you. Nobody gets the same book. Your book is 100% unique. You're the only one with it. And it's 10,000 words because I've realized that readers mostly like 10,000 words more than any other book length. Any lower than that, they think it's too short. Any higher than 10,000 words, they'll think it's too long. This is 10,000 words is a sweet spot, and that's why I've chosen it. So you get those 3 completed novellas, you get 3 professionally designed book covers that are guaranteed to boost your book sales, 3 expert written book descriptions that are going to drive a ton of sales to everyone that sees that description, 3 sets of researched and tested keywords. So you get a set of 7 keywords for every book, like I showed you in the training before. These are highly researched and tested keywords that are pretty much proven to rank your book at the first page if you implement them. So I'm also giving you guaranteed reviews for every book, and what this means is every book you're guaranteed to get those first 3 reviews. I'll make sure that you get them. And you also get a book success guideline, so you have an idea of what to do once you're ready to publish these books. Because I'm giving you everything. All you really have to do is just upload it and publish it. And this guideline will show you, it will just show you exactly what you need to do to make the most out of that. And you also get these bonuses. You're getting access to every Kindle product that I've ever released. That's $173 value, and it's just because I always price my products so low, but you're getting the Kindle Auto Cache formula, you're getting Fiction Writing Pro, you're getting 30 romance plots, you're getting 5 mystery plots, you're getting simple Kindle promotion, you're getting Kindle Cache Blueprint, you're getting Kindle Holiday Cache, you're getting 47 Kindle Profit Boosters, my most recent product. You're getting KD List Blueprint, and you're getting Kindle Bestseller Blueprint. Quickly, I'll give you an overview of which each of these is. Fiction Writing Pro will help you with your writing so you can be a better writer. The plots you can use pretty much to turn into books. Simple Kindle Promotion will go over a bunch of different promotion strategies that are proven to make a huge difference in your book sales. Kindle Cache Blueprint is just my start to finish guide to Kindle publishing, making your book a Kindle success. Kindle Holiday Cache reveals the specific niche that works really well, but not many authors publish in this niche. This niche is really profitable, and that's what Kindle Holiday Cache shows you how to take advantage of. 47 Kindle Profit Boosters. The name pretty much explains itself. It just, all of the things that have really made a difference in my Kindle publishing success are inside 47 Kindle Profit Boosters. KD List Blueprint allows you to kind of hold on to your customers and turn each buyer of your book into a repeat buyer. Kindle Bestseller Blueprint really goes over that in depth on the keyword strategy I mentioned on this call. So now the next bonus, the Ultra Kindle Bestseller Bonus Pack, over $500 value. That's access to every bonus product that I've ever released, plus much, much more. I mean, the list is just way too big to show here. And then you also get 3 months of one-on-one email coaching support, which is priceless. I will allow you to access to message me at my personal email so that you can get my advice, support, and guidance on any Kindle-related questions that you may have. So, a recap of everything you're getting. 3 completed books in a series, 3 professionally designed covers, 3 expert written descriptions, keywords, guaranteed reviews, a book success guideline, access to every Kindle product I've ever created, access to every bonus I've ever released, and access to 3 months of email coaching support. So, I mean, just imagine how powerful that would be if you had it in your hands. So the price of $99.97, which I'm not going to charge you that much. You're getting a special deal here. You get everything now for $28.97. And that's just, like, here's the link. if you're ready to get started, go to the link below, bit.ly.com/KD2015, and get started. You said the sign up, and you can get you can sign up, you can get all of this, and make a huge impact in your Kindle publishing success. So now I have something very special for the first 11 people to sign up now. If you're one of the first 11 people to sign up, you will get lifetime access to my Romance Plots membership, which is normally $10 a month. Rather than paying $10 a month, you're getting lifetime access to this for free, which is really powerful. And that's just 10 romance plots every month. You can take it, you can turn them into books, you can do whatever you want with them. 10 romance plots a month. You're getting lifetime access to that. You're also getting 2 extra books in your series. So normally you would get 3 books. I would give you 3 books in your series, 3 covers, 3 descriptions. If you're one of the first 11 people to sign up, you'll get 5 books, 5 covers, 5 descriptions, 5 all of that. And that's an extra $2,000 value. You also get faster delivery, because this is really, it's first come, first serve. So the earlier you sign up, the earlier I'll get to you. Because really, once you sign up and get into this, we'll just talk about finding out if you have any special requests for the books, and then we'll get started producing it for you. So the earlier you get on board, the earlier you get your book produced. And so if you act fast now, you can still get fast action bonus. And I'm seeing there's still some spots open. Mike got on board, so congratulations, Mike. Now to the Q&A session. I see Barbara got on board. Congrats, Barbara. So you can just, if you're still on the fence, you can submit your questions in the chat box, and I'll go over them right now. So I see there are people getting on board, but there are still some spots left if you're interested in this. So Matt, if you want to get on, you can get on now. So I'm just going to go over your questions right now. Matt, are you there?
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I had it muted there and on my headset. But folks, just so you know, just to make sure you guys do realize, for some of you guys, you got to type in the link, because it's not going to be clickable on your screen. So
Yeah.
make sure you go in your go above and just type in. It's, you see right there, bit.ly/KD2015, and then when you go to that page. Just make sure you fill out everything that's on there. So I would do that. And one thing I'll tell you guys, and just why don't I ask you this, kind of, the high level, especially those that jump on the take action right now, what you're going to do is you're going to get those extra bonuses. So, I mean, one of the benefits of this, like he said, it is first come, first serve basis. So the first person, I can think it was Barbara, and I can't remember the other name. But I will tell you, though, the first person that gets in, you're going to get it first, like he said. The second person that comes in, you're going to get it second and third. So I mean, it's as he's, it's basically the order that they come in is the order that he's going to be able to deliver these things in.
Yeah. The faster you get it, the faster you start getting results, and the faster you start getting results from these books, start getting profit.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I'd like to go over a couple of the questions now. I got a question from Bree. She said, will these work for nonfiction? I'm really focusing this on fiction books because I'm more positive that I can make it work with fiction. The strategies I went over earlier, the 3 strategies, yeah, those will work for nonfiction or fiction. Okay, any other questions? You can just type them in the chat box and I'll go over them right now. I had a question, is there payment options? Instead of just paying the full price right now, are there any lower options? Yes, there are. So actually, I think I missed that. I can back up a bit. So yeah, The regular price is $28.97, one-time payment, or you can have the option of getting 3 payments of $9.97, and that's split up over 3 months.
Now let me ask you this:
Yeah.
if somebody does get the 3 payments, when you're going to deliver it after they make the payments, or is it they get it then?
They'll get it at the beginning,
Okay.
but as long as if we start production of the book, then they have to follow through with the 3 payments. But yeah,
Right.
they'll get it right away.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure you guys know, because I know he's putting a lot of work into this, getting everything ready, and I'm going to be able to hand you things. I mean, just like he says right here, especially if you're one of the first actors, you're going to get the extra stuff. So basically, I'll tell you guys, stay committed and make it happen, because he's going to be working for you on the back end.
Yeah, and there is a refund guarantee, but as long as we haven't started production of your book yet, you can still back out. And so we also have an even lower payment option. If money's an issue, this should pretty much solve it. We can split it into 12 payments of $267. So over 12 months, you're paying $267 a month. You get the regular package. It just split up into multiple payments, so you don't have to pay all that at once if you don't want to. And yeah. So if you just go to the link, you'll see all the options there. bit.ly.com/KD2015. I have a couple more questions coming in. Okay, someone asked if we can go over the keyword research section again. See, I'll go get back to that. And in the meantime, I just want to let you know, you can go to the link and sign up now, even if I'm talking. I mean, you have my permission to go and sign up. And also, yeah, you can still submit your questions while I'm talking too. So
As you're going to go, before you do that, just let you know, folks, when you do land on that page, it's going to take you to the page, and you'll see down below, you just click the Add to Cart button. When you do click the Add to Cart button, what it's going to do is just going to ask for your email address, for the product access that you want to have it from. And he does take PayPal, Visa, MasterCard, American Express, and Discover. So make sure, put it in there, and then go click Proceed to Checkout to be able to fill in the rest of your information. And like I said, for any of you guys wondering, he does take PayPal, Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover. So make sure you could go. Any of those options work.
Yeah. So back to the request I had. I'm going to go over the keyword section, and we'll get back to the Q&A. So feel free to just sign up if you're interested. Sign up and submit your questions. So getting to the keyword research section. Okay. So I start off by going to Amazon.com. I go to the Kindle store section on the search bar. Like I said, take notes if you haven't. Be sure to take notes. Then I type in the keyword that obviously relates to my book. So if I have a romance book, I'll type in romance. Whatever is the most obvious keyword for your book, enter it. And then you'll see 7 of the best keywords from here that fit your book. And, just take the 7 best keywords from here and implement that into your book. So that's really it. You go to the Kindle store, you type in the word that best relates to your book, and you just select all the words that best relate to your book. And each of these are great because these are the most popular searches related to your book. So that's it. It's really simple, but don't let that fool you. This has made a huge difference for me. So, yeah. Okay, that's that section again. I want to go back over to the Q&A session. I'm still handling questions if we have any. Okay, so quickly I'd like to go back over the offer. So remember, you're getting 3 completed novellas in a series, and series are proven to be the most profitable way to publish a book. You're getting 3 novellas, 3 professionally designed book covers for each novel, 3 expert written descriptions, 3 sets of researched and tested keywords, guaranteed reviews for every book, and a guideline for your success. I mean, just imagine how powerful that would be if you had these books in your hand so you could just take them, publish them, and start making money. I mean, if you implement it, I'm positive you can make your book a bestseller. If not, you got the coaching. We can find out what went wrong. We can make your book a bestseller. We can get your book on the first page of your keyword. And I mean, just imagine how powerful that would be. Having a series of 3 books that are just, I mean, they're tested, proven, they're going to make you money, and you get all the royalties on those.
Well,
So,
not only that, if they're in the first 11, if they're one of the first 11, I think you're down to 9 at least. You know, if you guys, I mean, are the next 9 people to get it, you're going to get those 2 extra books, you know, in your series. So, you know, that's over a $2,000 value that's added on top there. Plus, plus remember the other thing too, it's first come first serve. So the first person that gets in is going to get it. So I just want to kind of remind that fast action, action bonus, because I know everybody's seeing the. Right now, oh, there you go. But everybody was seeing the other bonuses plus for the fast action. People are taking action right now, making things happen like that. Because remember, I told you guys, there's 2 common characteristics at the beginning. I was talking about, the education focus. Well, you guys already proved you guys have that, and also action oriented. You guys took action, get on there. But now's the time to take action, to be able to get this in your hands, be able to get the first ones, to be able to get it. But not only that, but also to get those. I think the 2 extra books plus a lifetime access. And 2, the other thing is I guarantee you, I'd rather be the first in line than the last in line, so I can get it, so you can get it a lot quicker.
Yeah, I mean, there's still some of these left. I mean, we got a couple of them. We already got some of them taken up, but there's still room. If you're not on board yet, you still have some time left.
And don't forget. Yeah, well, what I was going to say is don't forget. You also did mention the payment option, so folks, there is that option too. If for some reason this is right for you, you want to get your hands on it right now. I mean, the best thing to do is just the easiest thing to do is to pay in full, so you're going to save the most. But if you need to break it up into payments, he does have the 3 payment option and the 12 payment option. So all you got to do is go to the page, click on the add to cart. And like I said, it's Visa, MasterCard, American Express, and PayPal, or Discover and PayPal. So, I know, guarantee you've got one of those in your hands, and I will tell you this is the time to use it.
Yeah, because if money's an issue, you can split it up over up to 12 months. And so, I mean, if you're one of the first people to get on board now, there are still some spots open. You're getting lifetime access to my Plots membership. You're getting the 2 extra books. Rather than get 3, you're getting almost double the books. And that's, I mean, it's almost double the value. And you're also you're being first in line. It's first come, first serve. So you can still sign up at bit.ly.com/KD2015. I know we just got, Bob just got on board. Congratulations, Bob. So you can still get on board and get access to this right now. So back to the Q&A session, you can still submit your questions, sign up. Bree asked if the keyword research will also work for nonfiction. Yes, it will. It will work for fiction and nonfiction. All of the 3 strategies work for nonfiction, actually. So, yeah, spots are getting picked up, but we still got some open. If you're not on board yet, you still have time.
Well, let me ask you this for somebody sitting there, and this is a question that I do have, and I don't think, because you talked more about the keyword research side, but why, for anybody sitting back thinking, why is, extra books in your series? Like, what is the deal about the series thing? Why is that so powerful?
Well, the thing about a series is that if someone buys your book, you're turning them into a repeat buyer. Rather than just getting 1 sale at $2.99 or whatever your book price is, rather than just getting 1 sale, you're getting 5 sales or 3 sales or however many books you have in a series. It's hooking them in so that they don't just buy 1 book, they buy all the books. And that means pretty much 5 books is almost 5 times the profit. 3 books is almost 3 times the profit, rather than having 1 book. So series are really powerful. And also, what you can do with the keywords, each book can take a different angle at the keywords. So you can be getting traffic to all of these books from all the keywords. You can have all the books in your series on the first page for a huge keyword like romance or mystery. That would be really powerful. So keywords, it's just multiplying the results, really. I mean, not keywords. Series is just about multiplying the results that you get from the books, and that's why they're so powerful. So I mean, and if you're one of the first people to get on board, you don't just get 3 books in your series, you get 5. So you're multiplying the results from your books even more. And we got a couple more people on board, but there are still some spots open. And if you haven't gotten on board yet, now's the time.
Yeah, now's the time because you get 5 times the profit. I mean, based on what you just said.
Great, yeah. And Erilyn just got in. Congratulations. Yeah, I mean, by getting in now, I mean, this is going to run out soon because we only have 11 spots, and now it's not 11, it's less than 10. But I mean, you're getting the lifetime access, you're getting the 2 extra books, you're getting first come first served faster delivery. It's a huge difference. And if you don't get on board now, you're not going to get that. You're still getting a great deal. Otherwise you'd still get a ton of stuff, but if you get on board now, you get all of this, which is really valuable. I mean, the lifetime access, I mean, the 2 extra books, it's really valuable, and you're getting it for free. You just have to get in now. And there are still a few spots open. So if you're on the fence, you still have a chance to get on board if you act now. If you have any concerns or anything that is causing you to hold off or stay on the fence about this, just let me know in the chat box and I'll get back to you.
Well, I think it's really important for people to know too. You may actually be sending out a replay of this, so folks, if you don't get it now, then you might. I will tell you those spots will go away. So as soon as that replay goes out, I guarantee you, folks, there's people out there that weren't able to get on the call that might get their hands on the replay, and they're going to grab it. So it's either you grab it now, like you said, it's first come first serve. So as those do come in, I mean, the fast action bonuses will be taken away. So I would, as soon as those do happen. So if you haven't grabbed it now, if you're sitting on the fence, I'll tell you guys to make that jump, make that leap right now, because as soon as that replay goes out, the window of opportunity may be shut. So I would tell you guys to, its time is now. It's not time to wait.
That's a great point, because a lot of people didn't get on this call because it didn't fit in with their schedules. So, but when the replay goes up, those people are gonna see this. They're gonna get on board. Those spots are gonna go away really fast. And right now, there's still a few open. So, I mean, the time is now. If you're one of the lucky people who is able to get on this call and fit it into your schedule, you have an advantage because you can get on board while there's still spots open, and you can get that bonus. You have an advantage. So I'm not seeing any more questions in the chat box. You can still send them in if there's anyone else. Otherwise, I guess that we're about ready to wrap up. If you're not on board now, I just want to let you know there are still a couple more spots. If not, you still do have time at the replay, which the replay should be available tomorrow or the day after. I'll send out an email as soon as it's ready.
So I will say this, folks. I mean, just so you know, you can see the URL down there below. Just type in your browser. It's bit.ly.com. You might want to open up a new tab. I would tell you, open up a new tab. Go to
Yeah.
bit.com/KD2015. And then once you get on that page, it's just going to ask for your email. And then there's a button for you to click. As soon as you click that button to proceed to checkout, basically it's Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover, or PayPal. You could take it on there. Actually, make your choice which payment option you want to do, and then it'll take you over there and you'll fill out the rest. And then here's the thing. I'll just let you guys know how this works on the back end. As the first order comes in, it gets time stamped. It comes in. He'll know exactly what time it is, what time it came in. He'll even know what second it came in. So, what happens from that is, like if somebody orders right now and they're a second ahead of you, guess what? They're going to get theirs faster than you. So I'll tell you, don't wait another second. Hurry up and go grab that. Type in the URL, go get it, because you could be 1 second away getting it, getting it slower.
Yeah, exactly. It makes a huge difference if you, like, now's the time. Really. So you can still send in your questions. If you have any questions, you can still sign up. And John asked if there's still any spots open for the bonus. Yes, there are still some spots open. And if you're on the call, it looks like you still have some time. But the earlier you get on board, the sooner you'll be on that waiting list. So if there are any more questions, you can just send them in. Otherwise, I think that's about it. If you're not already on board, you can still get on board after the call. After the webinar ends, you can just go to the link, bit.ly.com/KD2015. Yeah, even after the call ends, you can still get on board. Just as long as you're one of those first 11 people, and there are still a couple spots open, then you can still get access. As long as the site's available, you can still get access. So I'd write that link down so that you can get on after the call if you're still on the fence. And Matt, I guess that's about it. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think I think you did a really good job answering a lot of people's questions. I just want to kind of, just one last time for anybody, kind of the recap of it. You're getting the Kindle Done For You, series master package. You're getting the 3, series, that's over 10,000 words, series on that. But if you get in the bonus, if you act now, you're going to be able to get the extra 2, so you're going to get 5, so 5 times more of the profit. But also you're going to get, so with that, they're going to get the 3 professionally designed book covers. Will they get 5?
Yeah. I mean, if you're one of the first 11 people, not only do you get the 5 books, you get the 5 covers, you get 5 descriptions, you get 5 sets of keywords.
Oh.
All 5 books are guaranteed to get reviews. So,
folks, I'll tell you that right there. That right there is even more than what you guys originally thought. So if you guys didn't sit on the fence, realize this. If you just look at the. Actually, if you scroll back to your, if you could do me a quick favor, scroll back where you did do the recap. Yeah, just look at this. If you're one of the first, 11 people, and now I think it's, I don't know, it's around 7 or something like that. But I'll tell you guys, if you guys are in that area, like wherever it says 3, just add, especially on the main package, just turn that to 5. So you'll get 5 there, 5 professionally designed, 5 written book descriptions. You'll get 5 research tested, keywords. You'll get 5 guaranteed reviews for your book. You'll get, basically the book success guideline. Yeah. You can get that 1, but just realize that everything just moved from 3 to 5 instantly for you guys to take action, and that's one of the, that's why it's called a fast action bonus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'm giving you everything. I don't know what else I could give you. That's why I call this an offer you can't resist, because I've put in everything. You're getting everything you need to make these books a success. You're getting the books, the covers, the descriptions, the keywords, the reviews. You're getting everything. They're just ready to publish, and you can start making money on them. Because once I give these books to you, they're all yours. You get all the royalties earned on them. They're just 100% yours. You get all the money they make on it for a lifetime. You get all the money. You get 100% royalties for the lifetime of these books. And so these books could be sitting up there for years, making you passive income every month. You just have to publish them. Because I'm giving you everything. You don't really have to do any work. You just have to publish them. Because I'm giving you everything. You just have to publish it, and then you start making money from it for a lifetime. And that's really powerful. And not only that, you're getting all my products, all my bonuses. You're getting the coaching. If for some reason you put up the books and they're not making money, which shouldn't happen, but if for some reason that happens, you can email me. I'll take a look. We'll figure out what happened. We'll fix it so that we can make sure that your book becomes a success. If you want to make it a bestseller, we can do that. If you want to get your book on the first page of any keyword, you can do that. And yeah, that's really everything. And like we mentioned before, there are the split payment options. If you do get one of those, you are getting access right away. Even if you get the 12 months payments, you get access now after your first payment. And yeah, there's still some spots open. There's still some spots open. You still got time. So that's about it.
Even the cat's telling you guys to go. Get it now.
Yeah. You can hear it in the background.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine, but he's just telling you, now, instead of meow, it's now. No, but seriously, the time is now. I mean, by now you guys know exactly what it is, everything, what he talked about, and really, by now you should know that it's a no-brainer. So, for those of you just like I said, the link's down below, or, you can see it on all those pages in the green right there. You're going to have to open up a new browser, put it in, type it in, put your email address in, and then on the next page, fill in your credit card details, and you guys are good to go. But with that being said, you did a great job. And if you want to jump off for those of you guys, if you haven't wrote down that thing, you haven't done it, because I'll tell you, this opportunity will slip away. I just want to tell you guys one more time. It's first come first serve, or first come first serve. So the first person that gets in is going to get theirs first. Second person is going to get their second, and things like that. So also, when he's going to mail out the replay, so these will be gone. So if you're, it's time to do it now, and to make things happen before anybody on the replay takes them all up.
Yeah, exactly. And so I guess we're going to get off the call, and if you have any questions at all, you can send me an email. You can send your message in the chat box, and I'll get back to you. So I'll still be around to answer your questions even after the webinar's over. And if you're not already on board, you still have a chance. Take advantage of the time you have. All right. So I guess that's about it. And I'd like to thank you all for getting on the webinar. And yeah.
Awesome. Well, I'll see you soon.
All right. Bye.
Bye.